Spirit of God, when you feel it, you know it. There's no guessing. You know it. It's like feeling the wind. Was that the wind? You know it. So I've been to churches before, and they're like, man, if we would have just lingered just a little bit longer, I believe we would have felt God. You can't miss the presence of God. You can't miss it. You know it. When it happens, you know it. You can't make it happen, but when you feel it, you know it. These are how I've personally, other people have different testimonies. This is how I've personally, sometimes I know it because all of a sudden, in a moment, I start getting really emotional. I can feel that my throat get choked up. That's one sign. When you're not emotional and then all of a sudden you're emotional. It's the Spirit of God coming on a human being, and the human being responds. And some people will feel that today, and that might be completely different from your personality. But all of a sudden they get emotional. There's a guy in the Bible, his name was Job. And he said in chapter 4, verse 15, he said, I felt the Spirit of the Lord graze past my face, and the hair on my body stood up on end. Some of you have felt that before, where all of a sudden you just feel this like chill. It's like like chill bumps, for lack of a better adjective. Just here recently, this is very new for me. I've heard about this happening for people, and I have friends that this has happened, but it's very new for me. I'll feel like pins and needles in my hands. Not aggressively, like my hands fell asleep. It's not aggressive like that. It's faint. I have a friend of mine, he felt it on his head. It was like pins and needles, just like on his head. You see, if you're new here and you're like, what are you talking about? We're talking about the creator of the universe that holds the planets in place, the one who set the sun on fire with his fingertip. And all of a sudden he's touching a human being. You better believe that that human being is going to have a response. Sometimes all of a sudden you get hot, and sometimes all of a sudden you get cold. This is the one I want you to be aware of, because I believe this is going to be a dominant manifestation this morning. The woman with the issue of blood, she would bleed. I don't want to get too graphic. Uncontrollably for 12 years. And the Bible says that she spent all of her money trying to be cured. She ran towards Jesus, which is very unusual because in the Bible, Jesus would walk up to people. And in her case, she didn't wait for Jesus to walk up to her. She walked up to him. And when she touched him, the Bible says that she felt virtue move through her body. I've seen this firsthand. I've seen this where somebody all of a sudden, several times, they feel it going through their body. It's like something is coming in and something is leaving at the same exact time. And you can't miss it. And some of you that have fought in depression or anxiety or cancer, gallbladder, infections, you'll feel that. How do I know? I've already been in this moment with the Lord this week. to help you build your faith, not to talk about me. I spent 5 hours in prayer on Tuesday. I've already seen this moment.
If you like that video, take a second and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. This way you'll always know every time we've uploaded a new video.